What? 20 packs. Oh, wow. Let me just say this. I'm glad you're going home with your parents and not with me. But parents, here's the exciting thing. Hopefully they've had it long enough that by the time you get home, it's going to be time for the crash. All right, boys and girls, we've had a good time tonight, right? Yeah, we have. Learning about the Bible being our treasure map, right? I've got a song. I've got a song I want to teach you. Really, really easy song to learn. Can we pull that one up? This is a really easy one to learn. Okay, we'll go through it really quick. This is one that kind of gives us this idea of what we're talking about this week. We're learning about how the Bible tells us a lot of different things that we need to know. It tells us about history, things that happened in the past, but things in the past that affect us now. Such as the most important story is about Jesus coming. So this is a song. These are all the different verses for it. You can just listen to me sing it once. And if you know it, go ahead and sing along. A real simple song. It goes this way. Christ was born in Bethlehem, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Christ was born in Bethlehem according to the Bible. See, right, and that's what we're learning about. We're learning about how Jesus came to this earth. We learn about how Jesus lived his life, that he was crucified, that he rose from the grave 3 days later, and that one day he's coming back. So I want to sing about that, and you guys picked up on it real easy. So let's sing this one, all right? Christ was born in Bethlehem, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Christ was born in Bethlehem according to the Bible. Jesus Christ was crucified, crucified, crucified. Jesus Christ was crucified according to the Bible. 3 days he arose again, rose again, rose again. 3 days he arose again according to the Bible. Someday he will come again, come again, come again. Someday he will come again according to the Bible. Very good. Hey, there's lots of songs that we sing that are about stories that happen. Some of the stories that we read are maybe not have been of things that actually happened, but Jesus making points for us. Such as Jesus tells a story about two men that built houses. You remember that story? Yeah. Two guys built houses. One man, he's called the wise man, and he built his house on a rock. The wise man built his house on the rock. Very good. And then we have the foolish guy. Foolish guy means he just wasn't very smart. Not that he wasn't smart. He just didn't make very wise decisions. He made bad decisions. And he made a really bad decision about where to build his house. He built his house not on the rock, but on the... Very good. Sounds like you know the story, so let's sing the song that goes with it. Ready? The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. Oh, the rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up, and the wise man's house stood firm. Oh, the foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down. Oh, the rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up. The rains came down as the floods came up, and the foolish man's house went splat. Whoa, that was a big splat. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ, and the blessings will come down. The blessings come down as the prayers go up. The blessings come down as the prayers go up. The blessings come down as the prayers go up. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. All right, your hands are warmed up now, right? Shake your arms out. Shake your arms out. I got a good one for you. Here we go. Here we go, ready? There's a sea of Galilee. There's a sea of Galilee. There's a sea. There's a sea. There's a sea of Galilee. There's a boat on the sea of Galilee. There's a boat on the sea of Galilee. There's a boat. There's a boat. There's a boat on the Sea of Galilee. There are men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are men, there are men, there are men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are hands, there are hands, there are hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are nets in the hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are nets in the hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are nets, there are nets. There are nets in the hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are fish in the nets in the hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are fish in the nets in the hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are fish, there are fish. There are fish in the nets in the hands on the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. Are you ready to do it faster? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ready? You ready? There's fish in the nets in the hands of the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are fish in the nets in the hands of the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There are fish, there are fish, there are fish in the nets in the hands of the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. Hey, I got one for you. Whoa. Faster. All right. Wait. We'll do it faster one more time. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this even faster, all right? All right? So everybody make sure you stretch your arms out. Okay, you got this? You got this? Ready? Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? There's fish in the nets of hands of the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There's fish in the nets of hands of the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There's fish in the nets of hands of the men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. Good job. Now wait. Some of y'all wanted to go really fast, and that's great. I'm glad you could do it fast. There's some people that have a harder time keeping up with it fast, so here's what we're going to do. For those of you that don't like doing it fast, we'll do this in slow motion. Ready? Here we go. You ready? There's fish in the nets in the hands, the men in the boat in Sea of Galilee. There's fish in the nets in the hands on men in the boat in the Sea of Galilee. There's fish. There's fish in the nets in the hands on the men in the boat in Sea of Galilee. Good job. Can we go to the next one right here? Love is something if you give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. Love is like a lucky penny. Hold it tight and you won't have any, but give it away and you'll have plenty. You'll end up having more. Love is something if you give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. Oh, you guys are awesome. I love you so much. It's so much fun having you all around. How many of you are going to be back tomorrow night? Yeah! Woo-hoo! Hey, listen, we still got time. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors, call them up. Call them up, send them a text message, give them FaceTime, go knock on their door. All right, let's see if we can't get more and more people here. All right, we want to tell everybody we can about the good news of God's Word, and we want people to enjoy this fun time with us, right? And when we come back tomorrow night, we'll get another Bible story, we'll get another lesson, we're going to make another craft, we're going to eat some more cookies and cheese balls. But we have to close out this night properly. Remember, boys and girls. Hang on. Remember, boys and girls, please stay in your seats when we are done. Let your parents come and pick you up from where you are. All right? Garrett, I need an extra set of lungs. Get up here. Peyton, get up here. Get some help up here. All right, we got to close this night out with a hippo song. All right, everybody stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go. Ready? Deep breath. Right here. That'll be good. Deep breath, everybody. In the beginning, God made the sea and the forest filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and at the top He placed the sky. Fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. In the middle He had some fun when He made the hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, 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 hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, 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 hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. In the beginning God made the sea and the forest filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and at the top He placed the sky. Fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. In the middle He had some fun when He made the kangaroo to jump so high. Kangaroo. Hip, hip, hooray, God made me and you. Kangaroo. Hip, hip, hooray, God made me and you. In the beginning God made the sea and the forest filled with trees. And at the top He placed the sky. Fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. In the middle He had some fun when He made the dinosaur that weighs a ton. Dinosaur. Hip, hip, hooray, God loves us more. Dinosaur. Hip, hip, hooray, God loves us more. You ready? Here we go. In the beginning God made the sea and the forest filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and at the top He placed the sky. Fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. In the middle He had some fun when He made the manatee that weighs a ton. Manatee. Hip, hip, hooray, God made you and me. Manatee. Hip, hip, hooray, God made you and me. Great job. See you tomorrow night.